Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to delve into the secrets and mysteries of Hoxxes IV, the location where Deep Rock Galactic takes place. Hoxxes IV is a scorched planet orbiting the blue star Creus. It features large quantities of precious minerals and the surface is plagued by a wide array of deadly alien creatures. Deep Rock Galactic is the only mining corporation stubborn enough to continue mining in this sector, despite the deadly alien bugs. It entices miners with hefty paychecks and bonuses to those brave enough to mine on the surface. If the radiated bugs, leeches that suck out the life of you, or the gigantic dreadnoughts aren't bad enough, there are rumours of an ancient alien presence residing beyond the deepest excavation point. So that's Hoxxes IV and why you're there. Now let's deep dive into some secrets and mysteries. Firstly, who is Karl? Well, Karl is often referred to by the dwarves. This is for Karl. Karl would have liked this, etc. But there isn't any concrete information as to who Karl is or was. Based on what the dwarves say, it's safe to assume that Karl was a fellow dwarf who once formed part of their ranks. The general theory is that Karl was one of the first dwarves to visit Hoxxes IV for Deep Rock Galactic. During an excavation, Karl either got lost, separated from his mining group, or died, thus leading to the "leave no dwarf behind" phrase the dwarves often say. Now the fan base have a lot of wacky theories about who Karl really is. I've read most of them, but here is my theory based on what I've seen and what I've heard. Karl is a legendary dwarf miner who was recruited by Deep Rock when the other mining corps pulled out of Hoxxes IV. Being a large corporation, Deep Rock Galactic covered their bases and used cloning technology to create a DNA backup of Karl in case he was ever killed on duty. Now this is where it gets complicated. If Karl was killed, Deep Rock used his DNA to produce clones. This would explain why all the dwarves in Deep Rock all have the same face, essentially meaning we are all Karl. It may also shed light on the egg hunt missions. Why are Deep Rock so keen to attain these so-called alien eggs? Perhaps Hoxxes IV has unique conditions within its ecosystem that allow simple cloning using eggs. So perhaps every egg you've collected during a mission has a baby Karl inside it. If Karl wasn't killed though, Deep Rock gave him a corporate promotion and created a narrative where Karl died on a mission, thus creating a martyr that would inspire other dwarves to follow in his footsteps, rather than question why they all look the same and why can't they die and what the hell are they doing on this dangerous planet. Perhaps Karl blew his knees out on a deep dive in the hollow bow, then Deep Rock offered him an office job as a mission controller perhaps. Or maybe Karl faked his own death after being offered better salary at another corporation but didn't want to offend his work colleagues. Or it may just be a simple case that Karl is a fallen comrade who didn't make it home one day. Whatever the eventual truth, it is a fun mystery box that I hope the devs explore in future seasonal content. Next, why is no one else there? One thing that's always been curious to me is why no other mining corps are on Hoxxes IV. Yes, in the recent seasonal content we've had a rival incursion with robotic enemies, but it's unclear who sent them and whether they are sentient machines or from human or dwarven corporations. Why is Deep Rock the only company there? It begs the question, is Hoxxes IV real? Does it really exist, or are we in some sort of distorted black hole where Deep Rock has ventured into another realm, desperately seeking wealth but unable to return home, and they don't want to tell the dwarves this, so they just give them missions, beer, bonuses and treats to avoid any awkward questions. Next, who is the mission controller? The mission controller, he's this posh sounding chap who gives you updates or instructions during a mission. But there seems to be some bad blood between the mission controller and the dwarves themselves, like they always say, that mission controller, he's got a really cozy job. Who is this controller? Is he actually the head of Deep Rock Galactic? Is he a one-man mining company director using clones to make him rich? No one really knows, but the mystery of the mission controller continues with little or no information on his real intentions. What else? Well, there's ghosts on some missions, these large kind of behemoth aliens that you can't kill. They're like sort of see-through, invulnerable. Who are they? Why are there ghosts on there? Why are the other animals on the planet not ghosts? Where did they come from? How can they be stopped? Do they have a link to the disappearance of Karl? Who knows, but they're an interesting subplot on the landscape of Hoxxes IV. Finally, we've got to talk about the alien eggs. Earlier I theorised that they may be linked to a cloning process to create new dwarves for Deep Rock Galactic. But what other uses could the corporation have for them? Well, it may be linked to future seasonal content where you'll be able to unlock alien pets that would accompany you through a mission. You already have the Beastmaster perk, which allows you to recruit a bug temporarily, or it could open up new alien technology or armor rigs that will repel certain types of enemies or environmental damage. Who knows, but one thing I'd like to know is who the hell is laying those eggs? Maybe Karl? No, sorry, that's just ridiculous. Okay, that was my guide to the secrets of Hoxxes IV and the extended conspiracies of Deep Rock Galactic. I hope you found the video interesting and a bit of light relief, give you some food for thought, and maybe we'll see some of these resolved in future content. What other secrets have you discovered? Do you have a crazy theory about the game? Drop all of those in the comments, please. If you'd like to watch my review of Deep Rock Galactic, I'll put that in the description along with other relevant links, but for now, thank you for watching. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Cheers.